This is Indian economic question from prelims 2022. So the question is basically related to advantages of inflation index bonds. Okay. So the first statement is government can reduce the coupon rates on its borrowing by way of inflation index bonds. Inflation index bonds provide protection to investors from uncertainty regarding inflation. The interest received as well as capital gains on inflation index bond are not taxable. So, even though although inflation index bonds were in news last year and last year because of corona, still if you are not aware of it, then let us look how to go about solving this question. So look at the third question. The interest received as well as capital gains on inflation index bond are not taxable. Why will government do this? If you look at this statement, then you will see that this is very weird kind of statement and this cannot be true because government ऐसा करेगी तो उसे क्या फायदा होगा? So we can assume this statement to be wrong. And if this statement is wrong, then you wherever is third statement you can mark that option as wrong. So this will be wrong, then this will be wrong, this will be wrong, and then you will get the correct answer as A, option A. Now let us look at what is actually inflation index bonds. So the main purpose of inflation index bond is to provide protection to investors from uncertainty regarding inflation. This second statement is the basic concept of inflation index bonds. So in future, let us prepare this topic in detail so that if any question comes in future, we are able to answer it. Now, how this bond works. So the principal value of bond rises with inflation for inflation index bonds, while in case of other bonds the principal value usually decreases due to inflation. Inflation has a dampening effect on the principal value of normal bonds. See the first statement. Government can reduce the coupon rates on its borrowing by way of inflation index bond. This is also correct because since the inflation index bonds are safeguarded against the inflation, so government can keep the coupon rate or interest rate very low, and this so what is coupon rate? Coupon rate is basically interest rate which a bond holder gets for holding the bond. So since inflation index bonds are safeguarded against inflation, government can keep the coupon rates very low, and therefore first statement is also correct. So these are few things which you need to know about the inflation index bond. And in Indian economy section, UPSC usually asks questions which are very basic. And therefore I think this much information about inflation index bonds is sufficient for prelims.